Mike Pence first was going to self-quarantine after his exposure to, the aides in the White House who have coronavirus. But now he is not going to be self-quarantining, and he is in the White House today, the vice president, going back and forth about this. Of course, Trump going crazy when it was revealed that Pence was going to self-quarantine. But his spokesperson says that the vice president will continue to follow the advice of the White House medical unit and not in quarantine. And is not in quarantine. And this is the advice of the White House medical unit. You don't want to take their advice. Aides in the White House are getting coronavirus. So, you know what I mean? But they continue. Additionally, Vice President Pence has tested negative every single day and plans to be at the White House tomorrow. I tell you, if the president or the vice president get coronavirus, Nancy Pelosi takes over, right? If they have to go in quarantine, both of them in quarantine. Oh, President Trump would he would just be beside himself. This announcement comes, of course, after the White House continues to urge governors to begin reopening their states, right? And when begin reopening their states, but yet the White House. And I know reporters are going to be really nervous about their exposure. Now, the current staffs and officials recognize this contradiction. It is clear and it's obvious. I'm sure it's not going to be, well, I'm not going to say I'm sure, but they probably don't want to have any press conferences for the next few days, because this is going to come up and it'll be very interesting to hear how the president continues to spin this clear contradiction. This White House enhances protocols to prevent coronavirus, but they're telling you at the same time, at the same token, it's okay for you to open up in your city. Florida, Georgia, craziness.